Ma'am, we recently had an incident in FlyDubai where one of the engines caught fire. I think that if the fly is that blazing and you saw a lot of people taking photographs from the ground as well, it's obvious that the passengers would also get a glimpse of something wrong with the aircraft. What is the chain of command that flows within an aircraft when something like that happens? And specifically, what are the things that you do as cabin crew to calm the nerves, as it were?
See, the incident, luckily nothing has happened, which is very good. So, it was a night flight. I'm not sure if people would have realized it or not, because during takeoff and landing, the window shades, they're always open, So before landing or before takeoff, cabin crew job would be going to each and every row, making sure that you check all the passenger, with your window shade to be open. So one of the reasons is this, because, in case of any emergency, which is fire, you're the first one to see and inform us. But yes, of course, there's going to be, panels and, computer screens, something like that inside the flight deck that, captain can see. So obviously they would know, there's going to be engine fire. But yes, there's going to be passenger also that's going to see. And there's going to be, reaction, like they would be panicking and all that stuff. But if anything like that, because for takeoff and landing, it's a very serious, situation or the timing for pilot. You not disturb the pilot unless it's very serious. But I'm sure when it was takeoff, it is just taking off and there was fire. Any situation like that, the first thing for us is like we make sure that the passenger does not panic, they stay calm. Because this is something that you cannot do. You cannot go into action unless your captain tells you. So obviously, I'm sure, the captain would have called all the doors, where all the your crew are sitting. So you receive the phone, and you'll be like, okay, you tell individually, okay, door 4, Divya, door 3, whoever is sitting there, so that the captain makes sure that everyone is listening. And, captain will be like, okay, there's a fire, door right, and, okay, do not panic. Make sure that, you be prepared. In case of crash landing, just be prepared. I'm sure you must have said something like that. So you just mentally prepare yourself. You look at your emergency door, you'll be like, okay, in case of emergency, what I need to do? My door has to be armed, I need to do this, I need to do that. There's a step that you follow according to your aircraft. So your book tells you what to do. You cannot just, you saw fire and you wanted to go and, fight fire. You cannot do that. So you'll have to go according to this step. And I'm sure, your first job is to make sure that the passenger is calm. You do not panic. You do not panic. As a crew, you do not panic because everyone is observing you. The first thing they see is your face. And if I am scared, they'll be like, passenger's going to be more scared, So you just be calm and mentally, you're preparing like, okay, what am I going to do if it is going to be crash landing? I need to open the door, I need to do this. I need to make sure that when I open the door, there's no fire. All these things are there. But you're not showing it to the passenger, you're just smiling. But of course, there's going to be, like we know, we all are human beings. We are scared too, but you don't do that. So, so if you notice that FlyDubai did not actually had to land because the captain just did a wonderful job. I'm sure they must have done something with with whatever they had the books. So they must have followed the book and they just got the fire out. So which is I think they did a wonderful job, because people think like, they just take off and land and not all that. But, something like this comes, it's, they also have to follow the protocols, the book that, the company has given them. And it is all with the DCG and all that, civil aviation. So you'll have to follow the book. So, yeah. So I would only say, if I have to say, in case of anything emergency like that, you do not panic. If you panic, you cannot, you do not know what action to be done. So you just relax, take a deep breath, and you know what to do. You will just figure it out because you've been trained for that. So there's nothing to worry on that. So.
Okay, that's wonderful.